Hi Potato Guy, hi Gummy, hi Class Clown, hi Sun. I'm just setting up the YouTube thumbnail. Hi Bacon, hi Benji, hi Chin Chin, hi Expelled Winter. I'm doing alright, I just had a lot of spaghetti bolognese, so I'm very full. I'm sluggish. Alright, YouTube looks good. Someone call me Antonia. How am I supposed to remember that there? Homemade? Yeah, by my parents though. I can't cook, personally. Hello. Someone's put boo. Live, by the way, no leaks. That's to the other bakers. We're off the private servers because I wasn't whitelisted, it was like broken or something. But you can cook in Minecraft with your builds. Thank you. Hi Cade on TikTok. Hey Tom, what's up? Doing good. We're going to continue with the Tantive IV. And as you can see, if you've been in previous streams, it's made of dye right now. Yeah. I got quite a
well. Had mashed potatoes and fish sticks.
excellent bacon. We call them fish fingers in the UK. Yeah, it's made of dye right now. I got a lot of YouTube Shorts comments saying the consensus was that it shouldn't be grey, it should be white, which is fair enough. I think what threw me was the fact that if I put up the little guy, the fact that my 3D model reference is light grey, and that threw me a bit. Of course I miss you, Chen Chen. Like I miss everyone equally. Will this be on the Patreon? Yeah. I'm wondering if I should just get rid of the old. Well, I have it in on another world, so I will remove it from here. But don't worry, it's not gone forever. In case we need it. Thanks for follow, son. I'm so full. Right, so there are two elements left on the Tantive IV. This forward section with side turrets and top turrets and bottom turrets, and I believe these are escape pods. I could be wrong. Maybe someone can tell me. But I believe these are escape pods. The shape shouldn't be too bad. I'm not sure how much detail I want to do for the greebling. Escape pods, thanks. Oh, who got the song request? Fives. Fives, I didn't see you say hello. Add signs. Where are we putting signs? Thanks for anvil advice. My brother will be happy. I'm going to give you a shout out. Thanks, Chin Chin. Okay, those are escape pods. After this, you need to make a 1-to-1 Star Destroyer and put the Tantive on it. I'm actually way ahead of you. If you're on YouTube or Twitch, I'll put a little sneak peek on the mini capture in the corner. That is the 1-to-1 scale ISD bridge that I've been secretly working on. I won't be showing too much of that, but new video, yeah. But I'm doing that on a private server because it needs a world height extender. And I'll probably make like next week there'll be a reel for it, so I can get Instagram followers and all that. Hi Ryan. Wait, so does that mean you're actually going to make a one-to-one ISC? Not only that, Cade, but I am currently in the process of making one. Add mangrove signs on the red part of the building, make it better. Thing is, signs de-render, and we've already got like the thick one block outjut. I don't know what we call it, thin. So I don't think signs are necessary here yet, but we'll see. I'm noticing on the 3D reference that there's a clear like gap between the red on the edge. So I could do something like this, where we end up with trapdoors, but that looks a bit silly, you know? Maybe try out the shelf. Yeah, shelves are so good, and I can't wait to use them, son. But it's just the server's just not on the version yet. But they're such a good block, so it's a shame. Will you do an interior? Yes, yes. We will do a full interior for this. As accurate as you can. I found a really nice website for it. Okay, what if we did pale oak? Kind of here. It's quite bright on the edge, but I do like that. I see, so there's no red on the other side. What if it was here? That makes more sense. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that for now. Pale looks too old-fashioned. It is it's like the spruce one. It's because it feels out of place because the white of the pale oak is a lot closer to the warm, like quartzy colors, whereas diorite's really cold. Hi Dragonfall, what's going on? Keep it a micro scale CR90. Maybe at the end, Bacon, but it's really tricky with the engines. Like I know in the old Lego Star Destroyer set. I got random music playing. There we go. I know on the old Lego Star Destroyer set, there's a micro version of the Tantive IV. And
Games UFO 361.
Oh, that's your song request? Okay. And it just looks really weird at the small Lego scale. Games UFO 361. Is this a real song? Okay, song request going. Lego Star Wars games at peak? Yeah, I agree. I feel like they were, at least the originals were slightly before my time, like I was too young. Should we just like eyeball everything? What language is this, Fives? Iron trapdoors instead of pale. I can if I can power them. Okay. This is German, which means you understand it, Bacon. What if they're saying really not safe for work things? Alright, I guess we just gotta get started. Like all this red line needs to be filled in with the rest of the ship. Okay, so this I'll do a really quick. Where's my ruler? I'll do a really quick physical measurement on the this black section. So that's 9 centimeters on the red, and then about 8.5. So, yeah, Yes, sir, yeah. So we just need it to be like 2 or 3 blocks less than this length. 29, so we'll go like 26, 25 maybe? I'm not sure. In the movies it's not red. I'm not sure. I think it's red highlights. I do have on my Discord channel, my private Discord, images. It does have red in the movies. Looking at the physical model. Right. Let's go 27, so we have an odd number to work with. Is this thing symmetrical? No, why would it be? So the first thing we need is, and we'll use polished deep slate. Where's the nearest polished deep slate? First we needed this slope, this gray slope. Why using glass, not fences? I don't believe in fences. If I were to use mangrove fence here, it's got holes, and also the glass pane acts as a vertical slab because it's the same pixel width as the slab height. Yo, Wordle. Is this a new song, Fives? Yeah, I can't even tell because I don't know what language they're speaking, but I am.
Will the CR90 be done by the end of today's stream?
I don't believe so. We'll see. What's going on, Wordle? And Sluter, whole party's here. Yeah, I should be on Fortnite Chapter 7. They've gone crazy with their advertising campaign for the new Fortnite chapter. Never seen anything like that. I want to be able to put walls in this angle. What I mean by that is I want to do something like this. And this, brilliant. Okay. So that means we're going to need to go forward in 2s. And the front of this is just going to be 1 block forward from this red line. And I'm going to say either a block taller or a half slab taller. A half slab. Chat's going really fast, sorry. When is the official game night announcement? Okay, let's talk about that now, since we're probably going to have the most people here. So I got YouTuber rank on Hypixel, yippee. And I want to do game nights. Not on stream, but as like a separate thing. And I'm thinking on a Friday. But the thing is, people are at school, right? The children's are at school. So what would be a good time for game nights? The question goes to everyone. What do we think? And hopefully we can come to a community consensus. Oh, Sunday after stream is interesting idea. Thing is, I'll be really tired, and I don't think everyone will be around. There's an interesting idea there. Evenings, the thing is, if it's evenings for America, that's like dead of the night for me. So all the Europeans will be, all the Europeans will be asleep. Wordle says weekends eliminate the possibility of me attending, if that's the goal. Yes, that was my intention, Wordle, I'm very sorry. I'm just looking at this slope and failing. Oh, this is fine. I just need to bring it all forward by 1 block. Oh, I forget that I'm using white now. Sunday before stream. My Sunday is already so packed now, Dragon, because I've been making the reels, you know, the short form stream promo before. How do I slab these? Ah. "2 hours after this time." I would like it to be on a separate day, on a Friday. Perhaps it would be better if I just did like a Discord poll. Thinking about it now. Why has this got the weirdest angle ever? Ah, that works. We Europeans just do game rule, do daylight cycle, false. Bacon, that was clever. I respect that. Right, guys, I have a problem. I want this to be white on the top, but deep slate on the side at the same time. And that does not seem very possible. Sign. Slab. Trapdoor. Okay, no, I've got the angle sorted. And the problem is, so trapdoor's great because it covers that, but not the side here. Pale oak sign. Well, if we had a pale oak sign here, it's gray on the top. Carpet, same deal. Upside down stairs. Hi, JP. Upside down stairs? You want to put a banner on... I like this idea the most so far. Oh, hang on. Another trapdoor. There's too many cooks in the kitchen, guys. Surely I've encountered this issue before. You know, like on this. The thing is, if we put anything on the edge, that doesn't work because I kind of want the little tiny overhang. Thank you, Sluter. Oh man, the best thing really is just like dark oak on the edge. No, that's bad. I don't like that. It's gonna have to be this. Deja vu, why, Wordle? Have you encountered this problem? Is this, and then we just stick a white carpet on the top and problem solved. This angle is symmetrical top and bottom, right? Oh, this is really cool because I can just stick a red carpet on this full block to get the line along the hull. That's nice. Yeah, well, I probably have. I mean, it's probably quite a common Minecraft problem to have. Looks good though, what we've done. Although, like, a second problem, I can't, like, smooth it with the walls very well. I can do that. Should we do gray glass? Or is that a bit cringe? That's bad. Okay. I'll stick to walls then. At Tom Mars, do you live on Mars? No, I live in the UK. But I could see where you might get confused. Sweet. Walls the goat. Oh, I see. What scale do you recommend for my Star Destroyer? Interesting question. Why did this not... Why did that not copy everything? Did I, like, undo it or something? Ah, issue. On the underside, we can't do carpets, so we're gonna have to do the slabs and hope everyone is fine with it. I'm not sure what scale you should do your Star Destroyer. I'm doing mine 1:1, but that requires data packs and stuff. Do you not have Pale Oak on there? I do. There's Pale Oak around. I just think that the Iron Trapdoor color matches better with Diorite. I'm trying to find... I promise there's Pale Oak. Yeah, here. Right. On the bottom, Pale Oak Trapdoor. I disagree. I think the iron color match is better. But if 3 more people want it to be Pale Oak on the bottom, you know, I'll consider changing my ways. It's a strange shape towards the front. Okay, that's 2 Pale Oak. Oh, that's 3 Pale Oak. Are we just doing this out of spite, guys? I'll make sure to put it backwards so the little notch is in the corner. What website are you using for the 3D model? Great question. This is a website called Sketchfab. You can search for basically anything. Please, copper. Where's the copper going? Right, so I have as much space as this gray line is long. But I also need to think about how I want to place these escape pods. I reckon each one of the escape pods is 3 blocks wide. Potentially 4. 4 would be interesting. And they would go... they would go like this. So we have these 4 escape pods and then enough space for the gray on the other side here. You know what? That could work, actually. So we can stack this angle all the way to here. And the red lines as well. Okay. There's a weird greeble um, between the first and second escape pod, which is like two pipes. Why four wide escape pods? Because I'm thinking, Bacon, I can do something like this kind of detail for the center. And I think this will look good. You see with the four corner stairs? I think I can do that on the top. But we'll see. Every time you don't debug, one of my fingernails fall off. You're gonna have negative fingernails then, Wordle. I'm sorry. Yeah, how are we gonna do this weird pipe looking thing? Especially since we can't really work with the top and bottom. I'm thinking 2 walls. We'll do a deep slate of a slightly different texture. And like dark oak fence gates. We stick one there. Something like that. It's okay. Anvils. Oh, no, anvils is very interesting. I do love anvils. Anvils, but how do we do the align things? What does it look like as just 6 anvils? It doesn't look as exciting. Benji. On anvils is good. Unfortunately, I did prefer what I did before, just because of the better contrast. Oh. Anvils, please. I may be convinced to reconsider. I'm also just gonna stick one blackstone button here for fun. Okay, so now this is gonna slope back quite a lot to here. We're gonna continue this back at not a 45. That's a weird angle. Oh man. So many divorces could have been avoided with debugging. These are very interesting relationships, Weddle. This is a cool angle of the model, yeah. Hi, Prism. TBD. Did I promise you a shout out last time? Did I actually promise it? Or was I playing with you? I'm gonna flip this to the bottom. Oh no. I can just extend. Let me move down my placeholders so that we can stack this bottom layer. Yeah, it looks like we're working with this space back here. Oh. And then we have 3 blocks to curve back to the center. Yeah, this should be fine. I don't think I promised, TBD. I don't think I did that. Thanks for follow, Echo. Gonna need a bunch of carpets up here. Tom, you should make a real-life boat. I've made the HMS Belfast Dragon, did you forget? It was all debugged and everything, it was very special. Okay. At Tomamar's red part. What red part? Yes, I will do an interior. I think we can put anvils here. Because there's two gun-looking things. However, the thickness is weird. It makes more sense to do two shapes that... No, never mind. It makes no sense to do that. So we have 3 anvils. We'd need string above, or something interesting in the middle. And then, I guess something on the front that looks like an opening? Trust me, go stairs? Where do the stairs go? Do you think you'll finish the outside this stream or the next one? Let's try and finish the exterior in this stream. We're making good progress so far. So let's try. Yeah, what grey block has a forward opening? Dispenser looks so dumb. I just feel like putting big blocks here kind of ruins the hole that comes back. Son, I do not understand. Might put a wall here. Have you seen any of these Star Wars builds by El Sestros on YouTube? Yeah, I've seen his channel. I am of the opinion, personally, that my designs are better. But he has a lot of tutorials, so respect for that. Is this slope on the front the same angle as the one we did before? It looks like it. Oh, I see, which means it just finishes here. And we do this. Yo, Will, what's going on? I'm building a Star Wars spaceship. Tom on Mars, give me the shout out right now. It's very aggressive. I think I have passively done it. Will, what project are you working on? And Wordle as well. Wordle, do you even build still? Oh, you know what? Wordle started a whole Discord server. I saw that. That looked interesting. It's like Wordle's becoming a big content creator. I'm sorry for being aggressive. These are hand built. That's awesome, bro. I mean, mostly hand built. I'm gonna be copy and pasting them to the other side if it's symmetrical, but it takes a while to do a ship this big. Wordle or Wordle? The former. The guy, the main man, the myth, the legend. There's interesting texturing on this wall. I like the idea of a blast furnace here. And a furnace here. And something equally exciting up here. A dispenser? That's crazy. Nah, it looks too... doesn't look random. Can I request a song? Not anymore. The first is just for the first person that joins on Twitch. So if you'd like to request a song for next stream, you gotta be in there quick. Okay, let's do these escape pods. Somehow. So they're at an angle coming out, which is tricky. I didn't really consider that. Ooh, that's very tricky. I guess they're gonna come out here. And they're gonna have like this slope, which puts the center blocks like this. Oh, this shape's awful. Use Axiom's powers. What are the magical powers the Axiom will give me? Where are my polished stairs? There we go. So I can do the thing I showed Bacon earlier. No, I don't like it. Well, this is trickier than I thought. This wasn't supposed to be tricky. This was supposed to be an easy thing. Hmm. 3 wide. I mean, the thing is, we measured it out and it works being 4, Bacon. I like the idea of them being 3 wide. Perhaps they just need to be a different texture. Let me look at the physical model. No, they're definitely white. What if it was just like this? More slabs. We could do some strange looking thing with levers. Oh, like this. And that looks fun. They do have sticky out things on the sides. That could be more levers. Ah, I did not consider this. I mean, this looks more interesting. I reckon we change the texture of them.
Try 3 wide, Tom.
I can't try 3 wide, Bacon. Because it has to be 1 gaps. We just have to make this work. But I do really like this now that I've made. And then they're accessible down here, right? Ooh. End rods? Where are we putting the end rods? Oh, you want to put end rods like this. I like me levers. Those were good. Put the levers away. Where are they going? You don't like the levers, guys. I really like the levers. Especially on the sides. Maybe not the front. It's nice to have the one central thing. What we could do is this. Just weld out the ship full of levers. Oh, no worries, what? That's cool. Why'd you hate levers, son? Yeah, I think this is good. Do we like the trapdoors? Or the levers? So I can't think of what else to add. Potato guy, you've been so mean. I love the levers. I'm very happy with that part of my design. Dragon, are you being This one's not a debate. Oh, we like the levers and the front as well, more than this. Flip the bottom levers up. Yeah, but they point down. They point out. It's like the most perfect thing ever. Add a pole. Where's the pole going? Oh, hello, Will Sharpie on TikTok. Yo, how is your day going? It's okay. I'm just dealing with the lever haters. I didn't know they existed. Invisible armor stand. I don't do invisible armor stands. I just want to add as many levers to this as possible. Out of spite now. That's truly excellent. Alright, let's get rid of these and stack my design. It's so funny. And now we have 4 escape pods. Wait. And now we have 4 escape pods. There we go. The dark force of a lever haters. I could never. I think levers might be one of my favorite detail blocks. They're incredibly versatile. No, TBD, I will not be giving you a shout out in my next short. That's not how that works. Cannot just ask for one. Right, I would like these top turrets to have an odd center, so I can do the guns. However, they look equally as complicated because of the angle they're on. I'll stack. This shape continues. Yeah. Wait, how far? Yeah. To there. What do I need to do? Nothing. I'm just not gonna do that for anyone. It don't make any sense. Oh, that's interesting. The hull is like a half slab taller here for no good reason. Add textures to this diorite. Yeah, I mean, I will. There's loads of stuff to add to the top of this. Shaping wise, we'll have a look soon. But why does it feel like there's not as much space back here as there should be? I guess this extra panel is just really small. Starts here and here. I guess I can do this. Cool. Will there be an interior? Yes, yes, yes. Damn, maybe I should add more levers to this. You know, like some crazy lever tech like that. There's like a box here. Curse the lever haters. Right, we'll flip the whole thing. Is there supposed to be a button here? Ah, yeah, but it should probably be pale oak after the change. Nice, that's a whole nother section done. Well, we haven't done any of the top or any of these details, but marked out. I see. There we go, fix that. Tom, are you a Jedi or a Sith? Well, I'd like to not be evil, so I'll be a Jedi. Unless you don't consider Sith to be evil. Right, how the heck are we doing these things? So, I want the center to be here. They're probably this kind of shape. Yes. And they probably come up
I got some
like
points.
a block. Congrats, whoever got points and said in my ear. How's that for an angle? It's basically parallel to what we have. Okay. Okay. I feel like it should be taller than this. Yeah, this just looks like a horrible looking blob. I don't like this at all. That's probably better. There's also no contrast, so you can't really tell what the shape is doing. Ball shape cooker, Tom. I don't think so, Bacon. Not yet, at least. I kind of know what to do on the back there. No idea how to do like the angle down there. Is this survival friendly? Yeah. Okay. Like, how is the gun supposed to tilt down? Oh, what a silly spaceship. Let's have a look at the physical model. Oh. Oh, what a brilliant idea. On the in Rogue One, I think, they have the guns pointed backwards, which would put them on the same line. And then they wouldn't need to angle down. I just have to build them this way. Oh, that's so cool. Turret longer? Yeah. I was just thinking about the angle. Right, can we do anything to make it look not ass? What about quartz pillars? This is gonna be crazy. Do quartz pillars. And we don't care about the back. Yeah, I don't know. Do you use Axiom's block color picker? Why would it be helpful? In what way would I use this? Because I kind of know where all the blocks live in terms of color. Just finding colors similar to diorite. I'd rather use my omnidirectional gradient color wheel. It's my favorite thing. And even that I've basically just got in my head. Iron, to be fair. Did not think of iron. And iron's nice because it looks metallic. It's gonna be expensive for the survival players there. Just feels a bit silly it not being a half, but then there's nothing I can do about that. I could do pellic signs. Kind of just splits up makes it look a bit more tiled. It's interesting. Make that a stair, I guess. The omnidirectional color wheel TM. Yeah. I trademark that. The thing is, this should be like one block lower than whatever's up here. I guess it is. Oh, okay, this is cool then. Make the turret bigger, it looks so small. I mean, it could be with doing... It could be with... Could be a block taller. It could be a block taller. But I don't know how. if I were to move this up by one, we like the signs. Yeah, iron farms are what people have, right, Fives? But I used to get so many comments when I used like loads of iron in my builds. And people got so sad. Right, I'm gonna copy the design over so I can get an idea of how they look together, and then I'll try making one taller and see if it works or if it doesn't work. So this one is gonna be on this block. Do I have space to make the gun one block longer? I mean, technically they'd be able to hit each other if they pointed into one another. Yeah, they do need to be a block taller, don't they? Okay, that's fine. Ah. So if we do this, what do we need to change? I think this is good. Can you put my name on a sign, please? It doesn't matter. No, that would not be fair for everybody else. Yeah, this is cool. That's not true, Chen Chen. I can see your message. The last thing I was asked on YouTube was, when are you doing a one-to-one Death Star? The answer to that is never. Because it's physically impossible. Even for the mystical Tom on Mars, the best builder ever. Okay. Sweet. Now I want to put iron on the corners like this. Now there's too much going on. We'll leave it like that. If you read this, I go sleep. Ah, unlucky son, you must now sleep. I think we're all good on the turrets. Let's put them on the other side. Make sure I get everything. Cool. Would it not make more sense for the guns to face forward? Like, what are these things even aiming at? Like, their own engines. I guess it looks kind of streamlined. On the image that I have as a reference, they definitely point backwards. Yeah. Yeah, they point backwards. It might be that they're pointing like that way, but I can't do that, right? So it's close enough. See you, son. Have a good one. Thanks for tuning in. I followed your tutorial for the LA-80 gunship and copy-pasted it in way too many times in my world. I hope it's a good design. And you like it. I guess you like it a lot. If it's everywhere. The top and bottom greebles are they're not the same. Also, there's details on the hull that I could have a go at. Like a weird structural thing here. I'm thinking I just put like rails on the ground. Oh, this is crazy, guys. The detector rail. Because then there's rails, but you get the random circles. I don't know. Not sure what to do with this center bit there. It's probably stairs like this. Oh, that's good. They meet in the middle for some weird... So tempted to use levers again. Some weird levery thing. And then... just do that again? Ah. The rails are going to connect. If you power a rail, doesn't it like change direction? What's a block that kind of goes on the ground? Oh, the leaflet is crazy. How do I do two in that corner? Is that dumb? Is the leaflet attack dumb? Oh, I see. Well. I want to keep the leaflet attack just because it's funny. Can you check if the stairs are even possible? The stairs are possible. You just do this. Oh. Oh. Ah. Ah. I see. Damn. That's so annoying. Why would they do that to me? They look too dumb like this. Tom, will you ever play? Tom, will you ever play Steal a Brain Rot? I never heard of that. Yeah, fives, you win. You win. That's so annoying that they do that. It's just not. It's just not fair. Can we do this? Okay, I like that. And then we'll keep them as full here. We're gonna have to get rid of the leaflets because it is a bit silly. Okay, I like that. And then can we do anything funky here? Just like that, I guess. Looks interesting. I like the idea of a line down there. Yeah, and then just like that. Leave us need to go. Son, I thought you were going to bed. Did the lever summon you back? Thank you for that, Will. Okay, let's flip this to the other side. And I should do one of those progress reports. So we've got the turrets in. We've got the escape pods in. Good greebling details. We just need to improve this big shape up here now. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do that. I reckon we have to switch to diorite, polished diorite. Well, that's not right. No. Yes. We need to fix this. This is going to get a bit tricky. Okay. See his son again. Use debug stick? No, I'm actually allergic to the debug stick. So, using it would be bad for my health. I'm thinking too much. Oh, but it would be really cool to add line patterns in this red just by doing this. What is the gap between these? 5. No, it looks dumb. I can only do it on the front for these two. Or just make that red. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now it looks good. And I have to put them all back. And I have to copy them all. Tom, do you eat cookies? Yeah, cookies are like the best thing ever. Is the greebling symmetrical? Yes. Okay, how on earth am I going to do it? First of all, there's like a grill thing, which we can just texture in with direct. Yeah, let's go up to here. So that's there. Okay, some kind of elevated section here. It's probably just that. Weird pipe-looking things. Could texture that in. Not that far. Might as well. Weird platform thing there. This should be a different color. What type? If you say chocolate chip cookies, you're my favorite YouTuber ever. Yeah, I've got chocolate chip cookies waiting for me after stream, bro. They're truly the best thing ever. There's a section like this up here. Oh. Wait, I'm lost. This looks silly there. The pale oak. Okay, cool. There's a line across here. Why is nothing lining up? The important detail is a weird box thing here. And then something like this. I mean, that feels too high, but I mean, you can see it. Do you do, or will you do, what? Non-Star Wars builds? I've done a few non-Star Wars builds. I will be branching out in the future, definitely. Thing is, with Star Wars, there's just so much to cover that I can't really run out of things. Which is great. Okay. I like everything I put in there. You're too good at making these. Thank you, I try my best. kind of putting random things down right now. But it's working great. However, this top section is very strange, and I don't know how accurate I can be. The cool thing is, it's slabs, and a lot of these details I think can be recreated by just kind of chucking a wall down the middle. Yeah, actually, this is gonna be really good.
You could use quartz pillars.
Quartz pillars, yeah. I had tried quartz pillars back here for this before. It just didn't work too well. But you have reminded me, since I did the color change from gray to white, I need to think about, I just deleted it, what I want to do back here. Because like this looks way better. Oh. So thank you, Fives. The one thing that looks weird is I've left all the grey up here, and it's because I think I might need to texture this from the white back to the light grey as I get towards the engines, just because they'll be like dirty from whatever the engines do. But I'm not sure. Right. So this pipe-looking thing is gonna run quite a fair distance back until the middle of the gun. Then we want a full block. And then somehow like that shape. It's probably just iron bar. Kind of looks like it thins. Change it back to on fives likes the gray. Yeah, I'll do the I'll gradient back to grey near the engines, but I think it's fair for the whole ship to be white. I do think that is more accurate, especially when you look at the like Lego sets or Lego mocks. They're always using white bricks, so seems like the right option. Okay, there's a box back here. Might have to go really simple for the box and just do that. Closer though. Yeah, that's good. And then we go back to a pipe looking thing. But we can put an andesite wall on the back for fun. And then it's a tiny pipe. We transition into boxes again. Boxes, and then it's flat. And then it's raised again. And there's kind of like boxes up here. That's gonna be tricky. I like the idea of a box there. Stairs here. And then there's like a round thing. Quartz pillar would be cool. We could just do this kind of detail with a button to make it rounder. Tom, have you ever watched Godzilla Kong New Empire? All those films are so similar. I mean, they're kind of just like fun but slop. Tom, when will this be on the Patreon? When it is finished. So like next week. In a fortnight. I have the Lego set of the CR90. Is it white? Is it made of white blocks? Okay, greebling, excellent. I like this. Considering more pipes along the back, but it's gonna... They're gonna be so sticky out. I don't know. I'll do little ones. I'll do little ones like that. That is a long message. Is the new Kashyyyk map on Patreon? Not version 2, no. I still want to add explosions, but I haven't figured out how I want to add explosions. The Corvette's looking good, man. Thank you, thank you. Let me do an overview. Let me copy paste it to the other side and then do an overview. So here's the top section done with the greebling. Looks interesting. And then this is the whole build so far. We're getting there, almost at the front. It might just be me, but I only see your big builds of White Republic ships. As in this and the Pelter class is the only other one that's white. Yeah, this is sweet. We do, however, need to look at the bottom here. Just thinking how I want to start doing that. I guess like before, we'll change the direct to polished, and then I'm gonna need night vision. What non-Star Wars stuff would you do? Avatar. The blue cat people avatar. I think that'd be really cool. And other secret projects that I won't reveal. Hey Tom, the next build challenge you should do is build the carrier from the Rebel series. What carrier? Carrier from Rebels. Isn't that like a pelter or something? It's like a pelter but blue. A yapper? 5-0 yapper. What is a yapper? I've just seen there's another grill back here that I should... Texture? No, it's asymmetrical. Never mind. Okay, there's definitely a grill up here that is worth just texturing in. Can kind of invert the stairs here to make the weird stacked effect they have going on. Seems okay.
By mistake, Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I don't know Avatar: The Last Airbender. Appa. So what is that? What is that thing? Oh, there's a circle here. Circle's impossible to do. Right, I'm just gonna do texturing on the back because... On the bottom, sorry, because no one will look too closely, right? Yeah, I don't know what they're doing on the back. It's a bit weird. On the bottom. Thank you for the follow, Vox. Or Wox, if you're pronouncing it in the Latin way. A flying bison. That sounds cool. Can you do the Death Star 1-to-1, or is that too small? I can assure you that is too big. And not possible, no. I'm very sorry. Right, from the middle of this box, it just elevates. I can stack this. All the way to almost the back. It's in line with this. Yeah, perfect. Cool. And then there's space to put interesting details on the bottom of this. Which is not going to be much. Oh, I really did need that iron trapdoor. Cool. Okay. Bottom greebling done. You should do a ship from Marvel. What ships do they have? Oh, they do have that giant carrier thing, which is really cool. Oh, and the Guardians of the Galaxy ship is really cool. But I can't think of anything else other than those two. To be fair, those are both really cool ships. Right, am I happy with how these intersect? No, this should be direct. Okay. This bottom face feels really plain. Am I missing something there? Not really. I mean, that's fine. Okay, Tommy, see ya. Do come back if you wish. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy, yeah. That is cool. Okay. This section is now done. Since the greebling is done. Have you built the ghost from Star Wars Rebels? Yes. Okay, how big is the circle or the cylinder that houses these big turret things? I'd say it's somewhere in between. It's like one smaller than whatever this one is. So this was a 3-1-1-3 circle at its biggest. So we should be okay with this being a 3-1-3 circle. I'll show you guys what I mean. See ya, a little Rex. Thanks for tuning in. Make it 1-7 scale now. Proxy, what does that mean? Why would I? Why? So I've noticed the center of the circle is pretty much in line with the wall, which is an issue. Oh man, this is hurting my brain a little bit. So I kind of want to put the circle there. But even that is too far forward. I need it to be 2 blocks back. That's tricky. Tom, what is your favorite Star Wars vehicle? I guess I'll have to go with the Venator. It's kind of cop-out answer. But it's a good ship. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out these. These greebles need to be redistributed correctly. I think I've placed the cylinder in the right place. Because now the center of it is 1 block in front of this gray line. Yeah. Now what? It's like it goes in a block, but is also elevated. That's not a good way of describing it. It's like I don't have space to do what it needs to do, basically. It needs to be... Okay, that's a good reference. It needs to be the same height as this at the back, which it is already. Which means it just needs to come down now. Where's a slab? That seems cool. And then the inside of it is like at this level. And I guess we'll do diorite just for a small amount of contrast. And then there's a big gun, which is cool. What are you building? The Tantive IV or a CR90? How do I do big gun? First of all, what color is the gun? Polished deep slate kind of color would be ideal. But it's actually kind of the same color as the ship. And to be fair, now I'm looking at it, the physical model, so are these guns. The only way I can lighten them, though, is with, like, this. Oh. Yeah, these guns are more like a polished andesite color. Or better, like smooth stone. But that would suck. I don't think that would look good. What is your opinion on the official Star Wars mash-up pack from a few years ago? I don't even know what the mash-up pack is. Is it the X-Wing plus TIE Fighter Lego set? Oh, you're not even talking about Lego. I don't know what you mean, turntable. My favorite sport? I don't really have a favorite sport. I like watching the synchronized diving at the Olympics. That's cool. Okay, so whatever I build, it needs to be 3 wide. And then the 5th block. Well, and then the 1 block on each side is going to be where the barrels go. And I'll try and make it circular where I can. I have an idea. Is this gonna look silly? Ah, that's not gonna connect. It's a really good shape though. That sucks. That's kind of too tall. So what can I do instead? Fence gates on this are gonna look a bit ugly, but they might be necessary. Oh, like 4 fence gates are gonna look so ugly. And then... oh no. Oh no, oh no. These need to be walls. Tom, who's your favorite artist? I like Chase Atlantic. They're like surprisingly unique, music-wise. The only thing I can think of doing is making the barrels walls. I mean, that's not so bad. Oh, what if I just brought this out? These colors are so bad there. Oh. Okay, okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Probably bottom. And then this needs to become... it's like, it needs to get thicker before getting really thin. What block? Oh, the polished basalt pillar. There we go. Okay, I'm happy with this. This stair purely exists so that it doesn't connect to the wall. Or so that the wall doesn't connect. Yo, dear. I know that guy. How am I supposed to do 4 circles on this? That's ridiculous. I can do 1 circle. And then like little buttons on the top just for the extra shaping. That might be a bit too keen. There is like a dip in the center of the top. But I don't know how to recreate that without just dropping the center down to a slab. How's that for a curve? Or a slope, I should say. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. No way, dear. Right, how much should I change? I'm gonna go back here. Thanks, dear. I try my best. Oh, my render distance is nothing. It looks dumb because it's not darker. But on the actual model, it really is just, these turrets really are just grey. I have an idea, a better idea for this texture. It's the new tough. Okay, that's good. It kind of looks like a person, like a crab, or like a frog with a dual wielding frog. Yeah, it does look like a crab. I'm glad we came to the same conclusion. I didn't even see that. Is this able to be flipped to the bottom without anything breaking? Is an important question. Great minds. Great minds indeed. We're really both seeing that frog, man. Sorry, crab. I'm a bit worried about copying this down and just breaking something. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that works, that works. Nice. I've added the detectors just to give it a slight curve up into the middle. It helps. It's not perfect there. Okay, so what we can do now is we know this shape continues forward. And I need to work out at what angle. I mean, honestly, this is probably like a 3 or a 4. And then slab. So that line's doing that. There's a central cylinder that I don't really understand the width of. Oh, well, I know it has to be wider than this center line. But I guess only by that much. And I know it has to be way thinner than the main cylinder back here. I'll try and finish, Tommy. We're getting really close. The problem is, so the cylinders at the front are all different sizes. So I'm gonna have to smooth that all the way back. But we're gonna reach there in a second. It's a very organic shape overall. But what I do need to check is that there's a 1 block gap down here, which there is not. So I just need to move these back. Yeah, cool. I like that mindset, yeah. I'm a bit stuck over where to start. If this cylinder was... This is hard to describe. If I stack this... What do we think? I know the cylinder goes back to this block and then just kind of starts getting wider towards the back. Kind of at this angle. I don't like how that intersects there. Yet it makes sense. So this line has to be white. Ah, no, I see it, I see it. It's just the center block that needs to be white. Okay, maybe not. Oh, I'm just making this all up. So many shapes kind of intersecting. I want to put a wall in there. This might look really dumb. Like this? It's not bad. It would look better if there were trapdoors here. I think I've done it. We can make this a stair just for fun. Thank you, Bacon. Chen Chun, what is your question? You do not have to ask. If you'd like to ask a question, you can ask away. Okay, there's a center red line that is a bit wider at the back, but I don't know if I can do that. And it does have a central fin, which sucks because how are we supposed to do that in Minecraft? Walls in front of the outer ring. You mean a wall like here? I can incorporate that into the red shaping by having two glass panes like this, but I don't know if I can do more than that. This is cool though. It's actually really good. This block's kind of illegal. Back here, Did I have it one block above the walls? Yeah. I'm gonna have to do that. Annoyingly. Oh, this is so much cleaner. I must extend this line all the way back. And then... yeah. Is there a cool polished deep slate block, like a chiseled one? Chiseled deep slate? Yeah. Cool. Good night, Bacon. Are we friends? I can't say I'm friends with anyone in stream, Chen Chen. That would be like parasocial. That would be like me not being a good role model. Can't really encourage anyone to think that way. Because I don't really know anyone I'm talking to. I like to be friends with everyone. But yeah, I can't really say it. Just gonna like fake a line in there. And I want Pale Oak button for that detail. Not sure what this could be. Leave us again? Thing is, that's not even that bad. What's you going to build after the Tantive IV? The Hammerhead. Hammerhead Corvette. Right, let's copy this down. Can I say a joke so you can laugh? I will only laugh if it's funny. Did I miss the copy? Why is that not working? What is the issue here? Fixed. Cool, okay. Now I just gotta do a little tiny mini slope down here. And I need to cut this off. Because that is as long as that section is. And then this cylinder starts going out. So can I? Well, you can't ask for the permission of a joke that I don't know. You can't say it if it's bad. You can't say anything that's like against the rules, Chen. But I can't stop you from speaking. I don't even know what you're gonna say. Oh, that lined up really well. Let's do one more. Excellent. Copy this to the other side. What are we saying? Nice. Oh, we're really close to the front now. Feels good. Almost there. It's the hardest part. The flippin' bridge. I promise you it won't be any swear words or toxic. Then you can say it, Chen Chen. I don't know, like, you're making me nervous, you know? Like, it feels like it's gonna be bad. So that's what we've done so far in this stream. I'm waiting for this joke, Chen Chen. I think I'm safe to get rid of this marker. What I do want to check is the grey details at the back, because as I was saying before, I switched like all the materials to diorite from andesite. So stuff like this cobblestone wall, I need to check if that makes sense. Oh, I also need to check for any asymmetrical panels, because there's some weird stuff that uses the tough color. Although I'm not seeing anything. What I'll do is switch these walls to andesite. And I saw cobblestone somewhere else. Oh, it was this vent, which is fine. Please make the Lars family home. What is that? Am I supposed to know what that is? Okay, there's something interesting, which is this engine. And I think it's this engine. Like opposite corners. They should have a red, like a red ring on them. So I'm just gonna check where exactly that should be. And then we'll add the red rings. So it looks like it's gonna be best if they're on the block next to this deep slate. What we're going to need to do is change the iron bar as well. So there's one red ring there. That looks cool. In a new home. Oh, okay. The adoptive parents. I see. Been thinking about an interesting, like a whole project on Tatooine, because there's a lot of things you can do, right? You can do all of the speeder race, and then you can do like from Kenobi, there's like the mining out the giant sea creature in the desert. You can do like the whole city from Boba Fett, which has like landing pads and the cantina, and then you can do like the house, the Lars family home in the desert. Although everything would be so spread out. I'm not sure. Okay. So red ring installed here and here. Looks interesting. But even more accurate. Yeah, Java's Palace. Loads of good stuff to add. Is this really one block thick on the inside? Yeah. Oh, there's greebling on the top of the slope. Yeah, and like only on the bits that we've built. How should I go about doing that? Oh man. So there's a weird slope looking thing here. Which should just be like a stair. Oh, come on, replace mode. And then there's two circles. They can be buttons. There's a central slab thing. Two of them. I like the idea of two rails and then levers into a detector. Even that feels like overdoing it there. I think we simplify it and just do a trapdoor. It's not as accurate, but seems nicer. Okay, what about the bottom? Oh no, that one had a way smaller. Kind of just like that, the detail. Two trapdoors. Yeah, one there as well, but how do I power this on both sides? Since it's a one block center. I don't know if it's possible. Because if you have a redstone block there, it doesn't power anything. And if I have a lever here, it can't be on the other side as well. I mean, I can do a pale oak one. Yeah, seems okay. Yeah, nice. Use sand. Sand in what? Wait, were you talking about Tatooine? Or am I supposed to be using sand here? Where does the sand go? It doesn't matter. Right, I think we got end stream there, which leaves the bridge to be done in the finale. Well, not the finale, because there'll be interior as well. So I guess next week will be the last stream for Tantive IV, which is good timing. I like that pacing. And all we have to do is bridge and interior, which will be fun. It'll be different. So we've done these slopes, these guns, this whole section with the deep slate, the two turrets, all the greebling on the top and bottom and center, and the 4 escape pods. And cleaned up some of the back as well, with better white details and red rings on the two engines. Check Discord for the joke. Okay, okay, okay. Don't spam, don't spam. I do not understand. Oh, and Five sent me a gif of a flying bison thing from Avatar. Who can we raid? I didn't even have Twitch open. Oh, Echo. Oh, it's only Stan on, and he's got 1,000 people anyway. So we good. Okay, thank you guys. I will see you next week. The red carpet is very red. I guess we can't really change that. Oh well. Have fun, everyone.